Alright, well, we decided to do a little video on this today. At least we're removing this carb because you can't see it. And down here, if you watch real carefully, it keeps dripping. So, some of the older ones, there was a little test button down here to check to make sure if the bowl was full, or at the end of the season when you shut it off to let the fuel out so it doesn't go bad in there. But it's leaking. Probably just an O-ring, but we'll have to get into it a little bit more and see if it's going to be fixable, or just going to change the whole carburetor. But let's get into this. I get the choke lever off already. Just slides on there. Just kind of pull it off. You have to get a pair of needles or something back in there and pop it off. Typically the same setup on all the old snowblowers. Some of them got screws, some of them got 5/16 bolts. Tough one. Somebody's been in here. These are stainless, and I don't think that's what it came with. It came with zinc plated on there. It's got a key in it, which I'm looking down on the top here. It looks like it's been deleted. The key's there, but the wire's just hanging there. And like I said, somebody's been in here. Maybe with that start problems, and they figured it was the key, and I don't think it was a problem. 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Normally, if you had the key was hooked up, normally you have to take the key out and unscrew this and let the key go in. The key switch go inside. If not, you gotta be careful you don't break the wire off. Anyway, so I got one more screw on the front here. This one's got a Phillips in it. Sometimes more than often this isn't a Phillips. It's a 5/16 socket head. All right, once you get them all removed, kind of simple after that. At least with the old ones, it's simple. And just a wiggle in here, get up over the choke. And like I said, here's that wire that normally hooked in down there, but this one's kind of been deleted. Here's what it is. As we can see, it's leaking at the bottom of the bowl here. Like I said, this is nothing that's that hard to fix yourself. Anybody can give it a shot. Take lots of pictures of where stuff is, especially this brought down in here. There's a governor. There's the throttle, which just put pressure on this. Runs over to the governor, which actually operates the throttle. Right there. There's a rod here. There's a bunch of little holes. So evenly, I take a picture of which hole it's in, so to make sure I put it back in the same spot. But that's it, about it. I think since I'm gonna remove it anyway, I take this off, and I don't think I'll take the bracket off here for that, because you can get to there's a screw back here for the low speeds. You can get to that. I'm taking the bracket off. You don't have to mess with this. Pulse check's fine. It's not anyway. Something here. It's a real gem of a hook up somebody's homemade clamp. There's this hose which goes to the primer, which actually doesn't inject fuel. It kind of actually sucks fuel from the bowl and then forces it to spray out here. And on the back side here, you fuel line coming in from the tank runs behind the cover here for the full start, flywheel and stuff. And, you can change that if you want, if it's alright, but you don't have to. You're gonna enjoy this hook up here for the hose. Right down here, somebody's took a piece of wire and twisted it around the hose to make a hose clamp. I mean, it worked, but like I said, there's not fuel coming in through this. This is just a primer. Oh, it actually causes a vacuum which pulls fuel up to the carburetor and then into the front here where the choke is. His choke lever off, on. Just simple turn lever, the flapper inside. Nothing to it, but let's get some tools here, and like I said, I'm gonna take this off while it's mounted and see if we can get this carburetor off, because it's definitely something wrong. Thank God this one's got a fuel shut off, so I can shut the fuel off to stop this leak here. If not, you'd have to clamp the hose with a pair of channel locks, or vice grips, needle nose. Stop the fuel, pull the line off the tank, empty the tank if you want, but normally just clamp it off and it's good enough. But get this sit back down here and give it a shot. Let's start with the choke bracket screws here. 2 Phillips screws, one on either side. Of course, it don't turn. It's typical. You get a hole, you get stuck right in there. No, it won't turn either. Alright. What we're going to do is get a pair of those vice grips, or vice grips, small ones. See if we can get one brick loose. If I can get this one to turn, I can get the bracket and make it turn and get the other screw out. We'll be back. Alright, next up, pair of nails here. We're just going to clamp it right on the head of the screw. And see if we can get it to turn. Hopefully I can. There we go. Should loosen. Like I said, once you get one, usually you can twist the bracket and get the other one to let loose. Shut the fuel off. Stop leaking. It'll stop leaking once the bowl empties.
Kind of make the first onion there.
Alright. Get these screws out. Actually, I got a magnetic tray we're going to put up here for the screws. Stainless aren't going to stick to this, but the other ones will. Alright, back to this. One here. With this bracket I was talking about, sometimes we get a little twist on them, they'll work the other side loose. There you go. I think I'll grab a different screwdriver tip on this one, maybe too big. Alright, and pause here and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We get ourselves a different screwdriver here. I don't know what brand this is. I had it for years, but it's got a place to put a wrench on here. Let's see if this will help. That way I can get a little pressure on it with one hand and then turn it with the wrench. With the shot. Yeah, I did it. She broke loose. There she is. Next we're going to deal with this line. They come off anyway. There's a wire wrapped around this in the right way, but doing this stuff in your backyard, you redo the get it up and running. The wire just broke. Didn't even come off. Just kind of broke off. She broke. Pop this line off. Turpentine in there. That smells good. She's too good. Alright. I'm gonna get some more tools. Be right back. Alright, start with the fuel line on the rear here. It's quite the pain sometimes to get the, at least when I put the clamp upward. Oh, that's not even tight. It's awesome. And sometimes you can get the fuel line to push off for new loads or something. Sometimes they're hard as a rock. You gotta wait till you pull the carb. I'll give it a shot. Now right back to the screws. I'll try that. Whoops. I'll try to fling them all over the ground. I'm gonna try a screwdriver with the built-in place for the wrench. You can't turn the nut on these. You have to turn maybe a little liquid wrench. Nope. That ain't liquid wrench. Hang on. Use some of this PB blaster. Give it a shot. Probably can't see it well, but this carburetor is pretty green. She's been wet a couple times. That one turned. I have to get a small wrench to try to hold it. Let's see about the back one. The back one should be fun. Yeah, this one should be a trip. Okay. We'll strip it out. Yeah. Okay, that's one first. And then move the carburetor up and down. Get the other one to loosen up like I did on front. There's that one. Show you how to get these things supposedly not turned. It's good when they're putting them on, but not when you're taking them off. Got these little teeth on the back of the washer, or the nut here. Bite in, and that's what stops it from turning. There's one. Now for the hard one. Hoping once I get to move a little bit, it'll let loose. Sometimes you get the carburetor to turn a little bit, it will help loosen it up. Get some tap on this way. Alright, we cheated. Did it off camera. So I tapped on this with a hammer over here on the mill bracket on the aluminum. She moved. Doesn't mean the screw's gonna come out, but the carburetor moved. There she goes. Wrench here. So this one's a tough one. She's not in a good spot. the nut off. Spring will drop it. No, I didn't drop it. Alright, that's where you want to be careful. You get that rod still up here. Alright, let's see if I can get it off and show you where it's this fuel line is to be desired there. She's pretty watered. Screw, put that back on. That way we don't lose anything. We don't need those in here. Hold that hose and see if I can get the hose to separate from the carburetor. Alright, that's the first battle. Next is this rod. Just hooks in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2, 4, 5. This one's in the second hole back. Tip it up. Boom, it's off. Bunch of little holes here. It was in this hole right here. Second one back. There we are. One disassembled green, nasty, dirty carburetor. Which I'm gonna try cleaning it in the next video, but don't have much hope for it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.